A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Well, it's shaping up to be a great finish to the season. Many teams still vying for playoff spots. So thanks for joining us as the Bears get set to take on the home team. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Bates is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice distance. This one is fielded by Conway. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game.
The Bears will start the drive at the 24-yard line. First and 10.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Aimed it off to the back. Nixon is there for the tackle at the 28. Number 48, a man they love to go to, and why not? That's 1,000 yards rushing for him this season. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
It's showtime, baby.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
They ain't got nothing.
They'll bring the blitz. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. Can't complete the short pass attempt, so they'll have a third down now.
Third and 6. Ball on the 28-yard line.
The home team come out in a nickel package with the pass, and it's complete. Midfield, number 45 comes up to make the play at the 45-yard line. Big gain there, 26 on third down. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Smith is there for the tackle at the 40.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
So that's a gain of about 5. Second and 5 coming up here.
40-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Let's go. Be physical. Everything you got.
A little misdirection. Nixon brings him down. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Let's turn it up.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
You gotta have it, D.
Hand off to the tailback. This one will be spotted at the 26-yard line. That's his third tackle of the contest.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
The home team come out in a 4-3. Play action. Throwing. Touchdown, Bears.
I'll tell you, this is nice work by both the quarterback and the receiver in this play. Watch it here. He reads the coverage, looks for the best option, and then throws it to him.
So with the play in question, the coach has decided to challenge the call.
Yeah, and they might get this call reversed.
And what they'll look at here is exactly where the ball was when he went down.
Yeah, they're thinking the ref was going to give him that left foot spot when they were thinking it should have been a right foot spot.
The ball did not cross the plane. There is no touchdown.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Throws on the move. Swings it out to the left. Touchdown, Bears.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
Wayne in to kick this one off.
Bennett back to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 10.
You know that the offense has their eyes set on tying this thing up here on this drive. We'll have to see what they're able to put together.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Play football. Yeah,
Tennyson in motion.
Keep it up.
Hand it off. Jackson comes up to make the play.
He saw where he wanted to go with it, and before he knew it, the hole was closing up.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go, D. No, one.
Only one man in the backfield. They give it to the halfback. Wade is there on the stop at the 24.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Third and long.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Do something. Not today.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package.
Hold the look.
He hands it off. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. Incomplete.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
On the play.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. From the 32-yard line. Able to get some good yardage on the return, and he goes down at the 44. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 44-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go.
The home team with a 4-man front.
That's the hard count. Bring it up.
Hand off to the tailback. Smith comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
Second and short.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
We're talking about Green. We're coming to red. Danny.
Let's turn it up, D.
Here they come. Closing in. Throwing. And he makes the grab. Nixon is there for the tackle at the 28. If you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
It's on. Go make a play.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Bring it up, baby.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 45 is there on the stop at the 22.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
Pickup of about 5.
2nd and 5. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Back in the gun.
Hand it off. Play action. Throwing. And this pass is completed. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Ball on the 15-yard line. The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. On the carry. Joyce comes up to make the play. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Down inside the 15.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The home team with a 4-man front. With the carry. They'll spot this one at the 11. Joyce looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Number 57 fills in at linebacker while the trainers check on the injured player. The home team come out on a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Right on target to the wide receiver. This one will be spotted at the 2-yard line.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
You can't stop me.
Well, the good news on the injury front is that he is not badly hurt. They're doing a battery of tests to make sure, and they do expect him to return. Coy, the man in motion.
There we go.
Can he get there? Throwing. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Chicago.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The extra point attempt is good. Big drive right there, John, and that defense is really struggling now to make plays.
The offense seems to have their number out there. They need to rethink their strategy on defense. Maybe blitz a little more, trying to create some additional pressure. They have to find a way to get this offense out of their rhythm.
Wayne looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. It's on its way. From the 12. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
They'll take over at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
I can do it, baby. Set. Let's go. Let's go now.
With a counter play. Jackson is there on the stop at the 28-yard line. Looks like a face mask call, probably the 5-yard
Got an
variety.
inadvertent face mask on the defense. Number 98.
They called it
Still first
inadvertent.
down.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Ball on their own 33.
Here I go. Check it out,
Chicago comes out in a 4-3.
Let us dictate. Let's go. Be physical.
Looking to run it here. This one is spotted at the 37. So that tackle was his third. Big time play by the fullback, moving the chains.
Hey, they didn't need a whole lot. And when they have to pick up a short one, this is their guy.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Knock him out.
Chicago using 3 linebackers.
Come on. Not today.
Hand off to the tailback. Wade comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Jennings runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6.
Second and 4. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Danny. Keep moving.
Gets rid of it. And it's complete. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Hey.
The Bears
Let's go,
come out in a
boys.
4-3.
Do it, baby.
Hand it off from the fullback. Number 29 is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
Joyce returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
Yeah, it's on. Stretch strong. Turn it up now. Need a hammer, not
A little misdirection.
Watch the ball.
Vickers is there on the stop at the 22.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
The 20-yard line would net them a first down here on this third down play. Only 1 man in the backfield. With a counter play. Harris makes the stop and they'll be short of the marker. Jennings is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit. So at the end of 1, the score is 14-0.
The Bears. 14, the home team. Nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. And the kick sails wide. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 28-yard line.
Get me going. It's on.
Out of the I formation.
Hey, watch the screen.
Hand it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 34. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
This is a spot where you want to show the defense that they have to respect the running game.
Second and 4 coming up here.
34-yard line.
Let's go.
Number 48, the lone setback. Number 20, the motion man.
Blue down, blue down.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 45 is there on the stop at the 43-yard line. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. And when he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
So low, so low. They soft, man.
The home team come out in a nickel package.
Watch the play.
He'll pass on a 1st down. Throws it. And it's complete. Buchanan is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Forrest didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
I can do it, baby.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
Defense, get ready. Watch the snap down.
With the throw, complete to the wide receiver. Jordan comes up to make the play at the 36. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Good shoot. Everything you got. Temple.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. It's batted away.
Here's what happened. The quarterback just didn't have a throwing lane for his pass. And when he let that one go, the lineman got his hand up and he batted it down at the line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Here we come. Hey, let's go 1 deep. All right, man.
Hunt sends a man in motion.
Hey, look the boot, look the swap. Here I come.
Pressure with the pass. Broken up.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Number 48 was the intended receiver on that play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Watch the vertical, watch the vertical. Let's go, boys.
The Bears line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Joyce comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
8th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20.
Danny.
So with the ball in the red zone, they have a very good chance of extending that lead. They give it to the halfback. Buchanan is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ninth play of this drive. Inside the red zone.
17-yard line.
Let's go.
With a counter play. Joyce comes up to make the play. And the 16, number 48, takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. This is the 10th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20. Hand it off. Setting up play action. Gets rid of it. Number 24 is there for the tackle at the 17. And it looks like they'll have to settle for 3. Wayne will come in looking to drive a field goal. Veteran kicks it through.
good.
And with that right there, they've now scored 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Bennett back to return.
Nice kick and returnable from the 5-yard line. The home team face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 20-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Here coming the rep. Let's go now. There we go, D.
Jennings, the deep man.
Get some slack going. Let's go, D.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 85.
Joyner
Still first
moved
down.
a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball
First
snaps.
and 15.
So after the penalty, it's now first and 15.
It's on.
The Bears line up in a 4-3.
Clear. Clear.
Going to the right.
Good.
Thomas is there on the stop.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 16.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
What screen?
Dropping back with the throw. Jumps up. He has it. Kennison bails his quarterback out by making a spectacular catch.
Yep, that was an unbelievable catch. That took the ability to block out the entire field and focus on bringing them in.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Jennings, the lone setback on the call. Harris comes up to make the play.
On the run.
Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on the 35-yard
Ball
line.
on the 35-yard line.
Knock him out.
I'm coming through, baby.
Chicago goes with a 4-man front. They give it to the halfback. Woodson is there for the tackle
On the carry.
at the 27.
9-yard
Great run
gain
there. That'll
on
be
the
a
play.
first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's run, man.
Chicago using 3 linebackers. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Second and 11. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Throwing. Look at that power. The back breaking free. Loose ball. The Bears grab the live ball.
And the thing is, the offense is thinking they're about to punch it in, and boom, they put the ball on the ground, and then they turn it over with nothing to show for the drive that they were able to put together.
On the field. The play will be reviewed.
Coach is hoping they get it right here because that could be a big lift for the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
No fumble occurred.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
It didn't hurt that the official had some great replays to look at, and they made it easy to overrule.
They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
Hold the look. Keep moving. We're talking about Reed.
The Bears with a 4-man front. Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. Goes to the end zone. Joyner drops a sure touchdown.
Sometimes you drop a pass in tight coverage, and other times you drop a pass with no coverage. But you can't drop them in the end zone.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Hey. Watch the snap down.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Harris is there for the tackle at the 10-yard line. John, nothing there on that play. Looks like he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
They better mix up the play call a little more, trying to free up some space in the middle. That back just didn't have any help from his line on that play.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Come on.
Trader will work out of the shotgun. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. Thomas brings him down at the 2.
8 on the play.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. The try is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Bates is just about ready to kick this one away. From the 11. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points. Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Right.
They soft, man.
Hand off to the tailback. Green comes up to make the play. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The home team line up in a 4-3.
So we gonna take it.
Looking for room. Smith is there for the tackle. He adds that big run to his total, and the defense has been having a very difficult time bringing him down.
First
2 minutes
10.
left in the quarter.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Hey, score. Do something.
Hands it off. They're going to spot this one at the 38. The tackle is his 5th of the game. The move that changed again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're
First
seeing.
and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Here we go. Back it up, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Not one of his better throws, missing long.
Receiver on the play.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front.
What's the hard count?
Closing in.
Line had some problems with their assignments on that play. They just couldn't get the defenders at bay.
After the sack, they'll be looking at 3rd and long here.
42-yard line.
Let's go.
Hunt from the shotgun. Fakes the throw. Pressure. They'll take another sack.
I'm not sure why he held the ball so long. You've got to get rid of it. Throw it away, especially after you've just been sacked in the previous play.
Number 18 will come in now to punt it away. Bennett sets up, waiting for the punt. Fair catch.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
Inside their own 20.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
There we go.
Chicago goes with a four-man front. On the call, dropped in the backfield for a short loss. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Ball on their own 8.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Hey, walk the counter. Yeah, you see me. Here we go. Here we come.
Joyner in motion.
All right, now. It's showtime, baby. They ain't got nothing. All on us, y'all.
Hand it off. Harris is there on the stop at the 11. And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 11-yard line.
Let's run, man.
Give it to the halfback. The 20. Vickers is there for the tackle. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is 17-3. Bears.
17, the home team. 3.
As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Wayne is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Bennett back deep to return.
From the 2.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 34.
34-yard line. 1st and 10.
From the start.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Vickers is there on the stop at the 29. Good play by the linebacker to get in there and throw him for a loss.
You're going to see him make those kind of plays, and when he does, it really gets the rest of the defense fired up.
2nd and 15.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Go make a play. Let's do our thing.
The Bears come out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Thomas comes up to make the play at the 30. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. So it's 3rd down and long.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Watch the draw screen. We're talking about green.
Chicago looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Dropping back. Going for the deep man. He was tipped.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line. The Bears
1st and 10.
will start the drive at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
What screen? Here we go.
They give it to the halfback. Smith comes up to make the play. At the 33, defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Second and 8 coming up here.
On the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. Yes, sir.
Hunt starts out of the shotgun. Gets rid of it, and he fails to hang on to that one.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Third and 8. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen. Set. Go long, go back.
Looking for the long completion. Ooh, nearly picked off. The defender makes a good play to break up the deep pass.
Yeah, he had great coverage, but the ball should have ended up in his hands, not on the turf.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. From the 24-yard line.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
First and 10.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Good shoot. Hey, watch
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. This one falls incomplete.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Jennings, the lone setback.
Danny. Let's go, boys. I can do it, baby.
Throws it. He couldn't control it.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game. Lots of short, high-percentage passes that allows them to keep possession while moving the ball down the field. Sometimes those short passes can turn into a big gain. But as a receiver on a short pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch before you try and create extra yardage.
Out of the shotgun. Dropping back with the throw. He hits his receiver.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 32-yard line.
Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Do some. Everything you got.
Only one man in the backfield.
One.
Might have been early movement up front.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 61. Still
Lincoln
first
was
down.
flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
27-yard line.
Let's go.
They've been solid running the ball on first down, John.
Yeah, when you gain 5 yards or more, it sets you up in good second and third situations.
Nixon had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Second and 15. Ball on the 27-yard line.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Throws it. And he goes out at the 41-yard line.
And it's a catch like that that starts to separate your receivers in this league. The guys who can go out there and make those catches in the sideline, they're on your next level.
It appeared he did a great job of keeping his balance along the sidelines.
Yeah, and the only question is, did he step out? That's what I think they're looking for in the booth.
is an incomplete pass. The player was out of bounds.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Keep the pressure on, man.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Let's go.
Under pressure, pass ball's incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. And he signals for the fair catch.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Deuces.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3. Handed off to the fullback. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. They went backward on that loss.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
2nd and 11. Ball on the 27-yard line.
Check it. Under 10.
The Bears line up in a 4-3.
Don't stop that motor. Watch the heart count. Turn it up now. All right, man.
They give it to the halfback. Tommy comes up to make the play.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
It's third down and 9 to
Ball
go.
on the 29-yard line.
Make him go short. Watch the draw still.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Hey, watch the ball. We like to practice rules.
Drops back. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. Great, fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
Yeah, he excels on third down. Some quarterbacks just do.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
The Bears line up in a 4-3. Irving is there for the tackle. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
He'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about it.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Careful.
Jennings, the lone back.
Come on. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the man. Look.
Handed off to the back. Number 29 comes up to make the play at the 48.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cuts, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Third and maybe
Ball
one.
on the 48-yard line.
Showtime, baby. Not today.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Don't make the play.
Handed off. Vickers makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. They're putting together a nice drive here.
And they're frustrating this defense in the process. 2 times they've converted on third down.
First
Ball
and 10.
right around midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Be careful. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Schrader sends a man in motion.
There we go.
They give it to the halfback.
Army, run.
Wade comes up to make the play at the 41-yard line.
They've done a pretty good job moving the ball in the ground.
And this is the 8th play of this
Ball
drive.
on the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical. X. Watch each other back.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. With the throw. Incomplete pass. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Don't stop that motor.
Chicago lines up in a 4-3.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Give it to the halfback. Hart stops the play in the backfield.
Loss of 2 on the play.
This will be a 60-yard field goal. He needs to hit this one perfectly. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D. Watch out.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hunt sends a man in motion.
Hey, watch the screen.
Gives the ball off. Buchanan is there on the stop at the 29. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackle. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here we come.
The home team come out in a nickel package. Receives the handoff. This one will be spotted at the 34. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
The home team with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. And he ducks out of bounds at the 47. Number 84 brought it in just before he fell out of bounds. Good catch for a first down.
I'll tell you, he's got some of the best footwork for a receiver in the game today.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby.
Number 48 in the backfield.
Turn it up now. What screen?
Hand it off. Crosby is there on the stop at the 41. Number 48 is having an outstanding day with over 100 yards rushing. Second and 4.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Check it.
Hand it off to the back. Great fake. Throwing. Complete to the wide receiver. Brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Defense, get ready.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a field goal.
Go low. Go low.
Hand off to the tailback. Nixon comes up to make the play at the 10. Number 48 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ten yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go. So we gonna take it.
Out of the I formation. Going to the right. Jordan is there for the tackle at the 8-yard line. Number 48 slashes ahead for a gain of 3. Eighth play of this drive. They're down inside the 10.
Let's go, D. We got it.
Owen, the lone back. Gets the call. Number 45 is there on the stop. They get it again on 3rd down.
That's the kind of thing that deflates a defense. They keep getting them in these 3rd down situations, and they can't seem to get the offense off the field.
It's first and goal at the 1-yard line. So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 17-3. Bears.
17, the home team. 3.
And we'll start the fourth quarter. It's first and goal at the 1.
Watch it break. All day, baby. Come on. You can't stop me.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
Wayne comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. They go up by 3 touchdowns after getting that one into the end zone.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Bennett back to return.
From the 11-yard line. He loses it. The Bears pick it up. Big play on special teams here in the fourth quarter. And they're ready to go on offense after that fumble. They'll start at the 27-yard line. Number 48, the lone back. They'll bring the blitz. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Number 45 is there on the stop. Johnny has great touch.
Now you say, what's his strength? What does he do best? Well, you can see it right there. It's his accuracy that puts this guy on a whole nother level.
They need 10 for a score.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Regular.
With the throw, it's broken up. Forrest was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Henderson had the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Be careful. Not today.
The blitz is on. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. They need 10 for the touchdown.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Play alert.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Gets the call. Buchanan. He's there on the stop at the 9-yard line. Nothing doing on that running play, so they'll probably send in the kicker.
I think so. When you've got the lead, you don't have to try anything fancy. You just tack on the 3 and put the game in your defense's hands.
So this should be an easy 3.
6 yards.
The intent is good. The Bears pour it on with another score. Wayne will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Bennett back deep to return.
From the 10.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team, and I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
We coming to wreck. Hey, let's go 1 deep. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go, baby.
Going to the air on first down. Pumps once. Closing in. It's free. The Bears scoop it up. Big turnover in the fourth quarter. They stay on the ground instead of putting it up, and it backfires.
First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Watch out. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor.
They have a big lead, and they're on the move again inside the 20. Gets the call. Crosby comes up to make the play at the 8-yard line.
He's having himself quite a game. He's one of those guys who you can really trust to carry the load on offense.
And now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown.
I can do it, baby. Play football. Right.
The home team come out in a 4-3.
Watch the ball.
On the carry. Joyce is there on the stop at the 5. About a 5-yard pickup for the first down.
The defense was taken out of their game plan on that play. No one was able to get away from their block until it was too late.
5 yards away from the end zone.
On the 5-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Hey, watch the screen. Let's go. Be good.
Dropping back. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Forrest is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. Wayne comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. The Bears have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Bennett back to return.
Good distance. This one is taken by Bennett.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one. But it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. We like to practice.
Chicago lines up in a
Let's
4-3.
go. We're talking about bringing.
They give it to the halfback. Woodson is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. Jennings takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Danny. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Bears come out in a dime package with the pass. Jumps up and comes down with it. Schrader throws that pass for a gain of 7.
On the play.
It's third down and a yard.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Who can make a big play?
Chicago looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. The veteran slips in there and gets the sack.
Hey, you still got to give him a lot of respect. His moves haven't diminished that much, and he still makes impact plays.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. From the 32. After a short return, he's brought down at the 42. First and 10.
Will start the drive.
A report now on the injured player. The team is indicating it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal, so he is done for the day.
Go, baby. Rock and roll.
On the call, can't bring him down. Nixon is there on the stop at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, he might have one of the fastest first steps in football. He's one of those guys who is patient, accelerates quickly, and is very good at using his downfield blockers.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
The home team with a four-man front. Little misdirection. Number 45 comes up to make the play. Good execution there, John.
The blockers sold it, and the back did the rest.
First and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. We gotta have it, D.
Number 48 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. This one will be spotted at the 45. So he does a good job to get it on the play and records his 8th tackle. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Yes, on. Set. Hey, watch the ball. Let's go.
Pressure, rolling. This pass is incomplete.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
3rd and 14. Ball on the 45-yard line.
The home team with a four-man front. This one is handed off. Buchanan is there on the stop at the 45-yard line. Chicago has 6 failed third down attempts, John.
Well, they're not making the plays when they really need to. They need someone to step up and get this team going.
Number 18 is ready to punt this one away. Bennett back to return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Now this is a big-time play by the special team. The punter does his job and he puts it where the returner can't catch it. And the coverage team does their job by getting into position to knock it back into the field and pin him inside the 10.
Chicago comes out in a 4-3.
One of us gonna make a play. Here I go.
Keep the throttle down.
By the counter play, steamrolls the defender. It's loose. The Bears pick it up. Unbelievable. What a time to cough up the ball. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
The home team with a four-man front. This one is handed off. Play action. Gunning this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. And that touchdown pass gives them a little bit more of an advantage here in the fourth quarter. Wayne comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Bears continue to increase their lead.
Chicago is lined up for the kickoff. Bennett back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Bennett.
Kickoff return 18 yards.
Bennett is able to get it to the 25-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Are we?
The Bears line up in a 4-3.
Good shoot. Watch the snap down. Let's go. Be physical.
gets the handoff on the delay. Irving is there on the stop at the 29-yard line. Jennings takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second and 6. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Go make a play. Danny. Let's do our thing.
With the throw, he hits his receiver. Howry is there for the tackle at the 37.
Let us dictate.
All day, baby. Come on. They soft, man.
Pressure coming. Throwing. Almost picked off. Kennison was his intended target.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Yeah, you see me. Hey, stretch.
Schrader out of the gun. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Price comes up to make the play at the 44.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
All on us, y'all. Safety right.
He'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off with the adjustment. Irving is there for the tackle at the 34-yard line. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ace.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Nickelback in this time. With the throw, he had a shot but couldn't come up with it. Well, that perfect throw is wasted, and that could have been a very big play. Two-minute warning coming up.
On the 34-yard line.
All right, now. Don't stop.
The Bears line up in the quarter defense. Closing in. Down he goes.
Covering guys downfield is a good way to get pressure on the quarterback. If he can't find someone downfield, then he has to throw it away, hold it, or pull it down quickly. Or the pass rushers will be right there to haul him down.
After the sack, they'll be looking at third and long here.
43-yard line.
Bring it. No more, fellas.
Out of the I formation.
Nothing deep. Lucky. Hey, D-line, hold free.
Pressure with the pass, and it's intercepted. Not a wise decision to throw that ball. After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 42. Hands it off. They'll spot this one at the 50-yard line. He is showing no mercy. He's on anything that moves, and that takedown was his 9th. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The home team with a 4-man front. On the ground. Smith is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Number 48 pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Play football. Let's go. You can't.
The home team line up in a 4-3. Now that's a stiff one. They'll spot this one at the 30-yard line. He has been a major force on defense. He's now up to 10 tackles in the game. They get 2 first downs on 2 running plays.
They're looking to pound it at him right now.
First and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Not today.
The home team with a four-man front on the carry. Oh, it didn't have much to work with on that running play.
Loss on the play.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Watch the back. Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Buchanan comes up to make the play. At the 31. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
The 20-yard line would net them a first down here on this third down play.
Here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. They ain't got nothing.
Hand it off to the fullback. They're going to spot this one at the 28. He is tackling anything and everything with a football out there. This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. Through the uprights and good. Wayne comes in to kick off.
Bennett back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 12-yard line. Refuses to go down.
Kickoff return 10 yards.
Bennett returns this one to the 23-yard line. Number 20 returns from being injured.
Going. All day, baby. Come on. Good shoot. Hey, let's go one team.
Chicago with 6 defensive backs. Pass play here on first down. He's going to run, so they'll touch him down at the 34. They'll go with a hurry-up offense.
Come on.
He'll pass on first down.
And this defense does what it takes to bring down the quarterback. They've got the outside rush, the inside rush, and they have all the right moves.
They're going to go with a no huddle. Stepping up, gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Vickers had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Wraps him up and brings him down. The coach is having them hurry it up.
Loss of 10 on the play. That's the end of the game. The final score is the Bears 44, the home team 3.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.